up, MP?
We know what this jersey means, and so we know what...
I'm serious, though. Sophomore year, I took this class where you basically...
Evaluating year-round now, games and off-court activities, and there's always someone to watch with, college.
Look out there, MP.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here. And how about we check the numbers for Bam Adebayo?
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Walsh in at the 4. And for Miami, in the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Wing pairing will be Hero and Jaquez Jr. And it's Jones in at the point guard. And recently, MP came out and stressed that he doesn't take these rivalry games too lightly. Winning these games is a big-time priority for him.
And I like the fact that MP set this goal. Not only does it serve to light a fire under his teammates, it also connects him more deeply to the fans because we know how much they care about beating their rivals.
And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
As we know, a rivalry game tonight, and MP knows this one means a little more. I asked him about it, and he said it's a special matchup. You can feel it. Everyone from the front office to the PR guys to the coaching staff to the players, everybody's hyper-focused on getting this win. And then he added, and don't forget about our great fans, we know you guys want this one. This W is for you.
Terrific work. Great stuff. Thank you so much. Greg, isn't this a fun time of year? Mid-season basketball, from award races to juggling playoff pictures. It's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. Makes the league so much more interesting.
Pass to Garza. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Adebayo the screen. MP with it. Picked up by Brown. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
Pritchard passes to Garza. This ball movement by Boston. Brown outside. Into the lane. Over in the corner. White just 4 to shoot. Buries the long-range jumper. White's got 6.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Jones drives in. Here's Jovic. Offensive rebound. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
But I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Walsh. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Back to Pritchard. From 13. It's rebounded by Jovic. Miami trailing. Hero kicks to Jones. Jacks up a three. Hands it from downtown. He's got 5.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
Pass to Walsh. There's Brown with the 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Here's Pritchard. It's tipped. Stolen by Jones. The shot. Again, the miss by Jones. Boston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Pritchard. To the left wing. Here's Walsh. Drills the three-pointer. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Jones looking for an opening. A special move before the shot. MP's got 7.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Garza. Brown against Jaquez. Nifty move. And it's Brown missing.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
And stolen by White. Fires from deep. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by White.
You simply must stay attached to Jaylen Brown in a catch-and-shoot situation so dangerous.
Changes here for the Heat. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Johnson. Tyler Hero comes in for Smith. And MP subbed in for Mitchell. Jones against White. MP passes to Fontecchio. Outside, Jones. Fontecchio sets a screen. MP going to work inside.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
On the court for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown out there with Sam Hauser. Then it's White, and it's Walsh, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns stepped up to deliver. He ended up with 9 points, and if you want to know how aggressive he was, check out how many times he got to the free throw line. He was effective in that game, finding ways to be useful out there. Back to you guys.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. Greg, he did some fantastic things in that one. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
Well, I think they're going to need it. This team looks completely different when he's raised his game. A hard, blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Pass to Fontecchio. Hero from long range. Rebounded by the Celtics. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, they put the defense on them. Aggressive, intimidating. They blocked a lot of shots in that one.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
And a guy who has a quick release and has distance to his shots. Derek Whitehorse converts his chances.
You know what, Kev? There's so many things to love about Derek White. He's arguably the greatest shot-blocking guard in the league. He has a knack for making big shots, and the thing that maybe is most impressive is he gets past grenades at the end of a shot clock and has the temperament to stand in and deliver.
Now here's Brown, following the miss by MP. Brown jams it in!
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And some changes here for the Celtics. Garza's checked in, and it's Pritchard in for Gonzalez. It's stolen by White. Here's Pritchard. Tipped away and stolen by MP. To the paint. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
Outside, White. Driving inside. Yep, it counts. White's got the lead up to 13 now for Boston.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Inside, here's Jovic. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
MP might be young, but looking like a veteran with that read and setup.
Brown outside. 40 seconds left now here in the second. Just 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's White. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Here's Brown. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And so it's Boston holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action in just a minute.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims at the dunk contest this year. And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the king of sponsorships?
Interesting question, Ernest. Shaq, I do see you a lot in a lot of commercials, but I don't know if I call you the king of anything.
Ernie is right. I am indeed the king of sponsorship. Everybody.
And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Heat.
They've got.
Thanks for joining us. Now
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Wing pairing will be Hero and Jaquez Jr. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. And it's MP in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Derek White is an impact player, but is he a star in this league? White said, "I'm not into labels. I just know whatever the team needs, I'm ready to do it. And what does his team want from him?" He said, "Be aggressive, don't defer." And hearing that from great players, it just gives you confidence. Back to you, Kevin.
Truly an impact player. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Walsh. Now Brown. Jaquez defending. Brown against Jaquez. A nice shot by Brown.
Brown showing off that delicate touch, becoming much more reliable with his jumper the longer he plays in the NBA.
No doubt, Jaylen Brown is one of the most gifted isolation scorers in the league right now, Doris.
He is one of those guys, Kevin, that you do not want to be defending on an island. Jaylen Brown is an elite athlete, but he is also a 3-level scorer, which makes him almost impossible to handle.
Now White, following the three-point attempt by MP, and the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And the Heat making a change here. Larson's checked in. Celtics also with a sub. Sam Hauser's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Pritchard from outside.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
White against MP. Another miss by MP.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to White. Here's Walsh. Pritchard from outside. Busted. No good that time either.
Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense.
Jones, no luck.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's MP, and he makes good on the layup. MP's got 18 points in the game.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Back to Pritchard. Free throw line jump shot, and again it's Boston converting.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
MP, no good.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half, hasn't found the range since.
White, good. White's got the lead up to 14 now for Boston.
A sneaky good scorer. I don't know that you've defined Derek White as a scorer. He's sort of jack of all trades, but boy, he's cooking right now.
Jones, driving inside. Beautiful play by MP.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Pritchard with the ball. Now defended by MP. And the basket by Hauser.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Adebayo with the screen on Pritchard. Here's MP. Another miss by MP.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Here's Walsh. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. On the floor for Boston. Pritchard and White are their guards. Then there's Brown, and it's Garza in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And you know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Celtics leading by 14. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Brown against Jaquez. Here's White. 4 on the shot clock. That does not go. Miami's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Now MP. Lets it fly from 18.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
Pritchard sets a screen for Brown, and the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Here's White. Here's Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. Let's lose a 3. Buries the deep ball.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Jones fires and get the 3. Boston leading by 17. Peyton Pritchard. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Celtics.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season. And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game from Derek White.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, penalty.
First one falls for.
Shake Milton. 2.
Second free throw, no good. And here's Miami. Here's Jones. Oh, softly lays it in. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gonzalez with it, now defended by Mitchell. Milton looking around. Jacks up a 3. That's off. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was.
All right, tough loss tonight, MP.
You know, it just wasn't our night. A couple back.
Kevin, over to you.
Great work as always.